Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 2, Episode 188. So after this one, 12 more to go. And I've been doing a little bit of building, so let me just double check. It is night time, let me have a quick snooze, and then we're going to head back over to Jurassic World, where I have built a new compound. I have the inhabitant in my inventory. We are not going to be cloning this fella, he's going to be all on his own. He does not play nicely with others, shall we say. So yeah, we need to head over here and head back over this way. Hang on, let me get some rockets on her. That's always more fun. See whether we can we do it? Yep, new compound. I promised I was going to get this built. Now, I still need to finish the landscaping off over here, but, you know, apart from that, this is it. This is the T-Rex compound, the T-Rex paddock. This is a big paddock. It's going to be for one T-Rex. That's the goat feeding platform. We just got also. I wanted, if you remember the film, it was very jungle, like it's set down, and there was this huge overgrown jungle, and there was like the sound of the T-Rex stomping through, pushing trees over. That was the kind of feel I wanted. It's very difficult to actually get that. But before we do that, I need these, because whereas on these ones, in fact, I'm going to just stick one of those there. Let me have a look. How many have we got here? So if I go 1, 2, yeah, that works. 3 and 4. I made a whole load more of these. I did have a whole load of dash in, so, and then what we'll do is we shall really light this up on the inside. Because I said T-Rexes don't play nicely with others, so hopefully, ooh, that's not brilliant. We'll probably want to do the same on the other side then. How's that? Maybe even on these as well. We'll probably have to do some hidden lighting in here, but yeah, so T-Rexes will apparently attack everything, and consequently I think it might be wise just to, oh my god, I went through them quite a lot fast, didn't I? It might be what we are fully lit. Excellent. Okay, well worth it then. So we've got the T-Rex paddock. It's all nicely lit. It's got the jungle themey thing feel going on, and I'm going to put down a torch, and I'm going to put down a T-Rex egg, and we are going to wait and watch for this one. Now we're going to give the T-Rex its own name. This is going to be a named T-Rex. So let's just wait until it hatches up here. It might even be quite dangerous as a baby. Well, I'll be back with you once it starts spinning. It's a rocking. It's a rolling. Any second now, we're going to have the park's T-Rex. Is it going to be a little beep beep? Oh, you see, it's a tiny little baby one. But we need to name it, so there you go. That is Sexy Rexy. Now that's going to take a while to grow. So apparently there is a thing you can get called Essence of Chicken. Which is made with cooked chicken soup and bottles. Cooked chicken soup is made with raw chicken. Okay, chicken in a bucket and cook it. Now the fun's going to be finding chicken. Because we probably could do with lighting these trees up as well properly. I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. What you got in there? Hello? Who's in there? Hamster. Not going to help me a great deal. Piggies. See, the number of chickens about are things, and then even then they don't actually drop normal chicken. Oh well, I will head back and grab some of that. We'll see if we can't accelerate the growth of this of Sexy Rexy a little bit. Maybe not to adulthood, because obviously I've got to think, and taming the T-Rex, not going to happen, because I need a scarab for one, and you need to, as a child, you need to let it grow to adulthood, beat it down to a certain level, actually subdue it, and then use the scarab on it. And I have no intentions of riding around on the T-Rex, so let's see if we can't make this then. Can we make that? We can. We can make 5 of them, which we can cook. Can we make some more? Nope, that was all the actual chicken I have. Unfortunately, we get the prime chicken, which I don't think will have the same effect. Yeah, you can't craft it anyway. So that gives us that. If we take those and do that, oh, hang on. Oh yeah, hang on. There we go. There's our cooked chicken soup. That'll give us 40. Well, at least we can push along a bit. Now, the plan today, by the way, is not to do any more work on Jurassic World. This is just me getting us started off, and it's already probably taken about 20 minutes. I want to go back and start doing a little bit of work on the aviary project. I'd like to get the last few domes done in that, or at least one of the last domes done in that. Right, where are you, Rexy? Rexy. There he is. Yeah. Oh, you're a pain, you. How am I supposed to feed you if you're hiding in the grass? I know you're... That's a very big roar for a very small dinosaur. Can we not use this on him? No. Has to grow his own? Oh well. That was a waste of time then, wasn't it? Okay, well, we're going to have to let him grow a bit. He's going to take a while, but we've got plenty of digging and building to do around here, so we need to bring the road around here. This is going to be our water, some of our water features. We're going to have to do a whole load of digging and expansion there, and then we're going to continue back this way. So, yeah, possibly even come around here, because there's this really cool cave here, which I might not want to destroy. Anyway, I digress. I am probably going to AFK, I think, for a bit at the let the T-Rex grow up before I continue on with the thing. I'm kind of going to be, this is going to be a 2-day recording process anyway on this particular one. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But I'll catch you in a bit. All right, now it's been a little while since I last recorded. In fact, I've been to work today, and now I'm back, and I've been watching a few videos and doing a few things, and basically passing time, because Rexy here, old Sexy Rexy, is getting big. Look, he's turning into a big old boy. Look, now he is now 5 or 6. He will, yeah, he's 5. He will get much bigger. However, there seems to be no way to speed this up. I've tried a hammock, so skipping the day, skipping the night, skip the day, doesn't seem to have an effect. So we're he's going to have to grow up while working on the terrain around us. But that is not getting us any closer this way. So we are going to head back. And I was going to work on the aviary for the rest of this episode, but I think actually I've got something else I'd like to work on, just to get it out of the way. Again, it's another job that needs finishing, and it is going to involve things. I will be honest with you, I don't see why I'd lie. I'm probably not going to get the railway finished in this season, and there are a couple of reasons for that. But the long and short of it is, the trains are brilliant, but laying down the tracks is an absolute ball ache. Now, I don't suppose we have got that far to go, but it's thoughts of cutting out that much terrain all the way around there. That is a fair old effort. I may change my mind, but at the moment, the thoughts of getting us all the way up here with the train track, and well, actually technically all the way over here with the train track, is enough to give me the screaming abdabs. So that may not happen. I do want to get a car park area out here finished. That's the thing. When we have got a couple more domes to build, 2 or 3 more domes to build over here. So they will be definitely an episode. But right now I want to turn my attention to something that has been an eyesore on the landscape for the longest time, and that is this bloody lot here. This lot is a right royal pain in the ass, and it needs to be dealt with. So what we are going to do is, for starters, if I have a look at the bedrock ore, there's the bedrock miner that we need. Now I think we can do everything except the pistons. Let me make a few of those, and let me make a few of those, 6 to start off with. And then we should have somewhere about my cyclic bag, which should contain a big stack of these. So I'm trying to remember these 5 by 3. So if I were to come in here and go sapphire, 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 what we got there? Chaos ore. Right, let's just put that there for a second. Let's head over to the other side, to the factory. This seems as good a place as any to build this, and we haven't really used this build. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame because I really enjoyed doing this build, but it's just the trains are a nightmare to drive, and it's not the most fun to work with as a mod. You know, that's the thing. So 5 by 5 by 3. Okay, so if I start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, we'll work out exactly how much we've got. That's 3, 4, 5, and then we will need to consider the lighting in here as well. But that's a start. Let me go and grab the rest of the sapphire, and I'll be back within a mo. Alright, this definitely works. What we're going to need to do is we need to put power into this, so we're going to use this, and then we're going to need to transfer the actual items out. Now the other things we are going to need to do is of course put more of them down, and then we're going to need to transfer them into our storage network. Do I need the resources? No, I don't. To be honest, I don't need very much now. We are about as end game as we can be resource wise. There are probably a few things we could do with more of. But you know, we've got, that's high, so I'm trying to think how many got. Lead, amber, that's 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 6 more. I'm going to need to make 1 more of those machines. So yeah, we are. I'm just kind of wrapping. I want to try and complete as many things as I can. You know, the last season ended really on a bust with the world getting just too glitchy. So it's going to be more than 9. So 1, 2, 2. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself here. 3, 4. Let's just do a 4x4 to start off with. But you know, so I don't like leaving things. I will be brutally honest. I am not a fan of the old leaving of the things. But that should do. If we put the 2 there, then we can bring along. Because what we'll do is we'll put the next thing. That will just go correctly there, because that would be the size of it. Power cable down there, and we're off. Yeah. So that's where I'm at now. Interestingly, as I've said a few times already, I have been working on a pack. I have got a version 1.14 pack, more or less built. Oh, there's 2. Okay, there we go. More or less built. There are probably going to be changes because obviously we've got 12 more episodes of this, which is 6 more weeks. But at the time that I'm recording this is just reasonably hot off the press, like yesterday, maybe the day before. I realise yesterday, maybe the day before, it probably does not count as hot off the press in most newsrooms, but it's hot off the press for me. We have some news from the Forge team, and the big news, and you know, it is big news for the modern Minecraft community, is that Forge have settled on an LTS version. For those who are not familiar with the technical jargon of software release, LTS is the long-term support model, and what that means for us is that we have a version which will be the equivalent of the 1.12 or 1.7. Maybe 1.7 is an excessive example because that was a particularly long time between builds, but they basically decided that 1.14 is going to be the LTS model, the long-term support model. What that means is that support, or at least official support, for I'll keep doing for 1.12 will end. Now that doesn't mean that you can't play 1.12. It doesn't mean that 1.12 won't work. All it means is that they will not be releasing any more patches or bug fixes for 1.12. That's all it means. So if there are any game-breaking bugs, they won't get fixed. Now 1.14 will be the point that they maintain the support on. They will continue to develop for 1.15, and as I understand it, all new... Oh, hello. There was another one, was there? I better go and put that in. All new features for Forge will be built first into the most recent version, which will be, of course, at the current build 1.15, once that Forge, well, that Forge level is out. But it will be, where possible, backported into the 1.14, so the LTS model will always be patched and current and fixed and yada yada. What that effectively means for us as players is that we can expect a reasonably stable modding environment stroke version for the foreseeable future, and that is actually a big deal, believe it or not, because it is a genuine concern amongst quite a few modders that they are starting to get to a point of update fatigue. And we did see it actually around about the 1.8, 1.10 version. How many have we got there? 3, 6, 7. So if I do a put one there, yeah, I don't know whether anybody remembers Modern Warfare, the Modern Warfare mod that brought a whole load of guns into the game, and you know, it probably wasn't the biggest thing because generally speaking, gun-based mods are not always the most popular amongst Minecraft mods. They tend to, you know, modern stuff like that tends to be a little bit frowned on. It can be overpowered. Oh, pardon me. But the author of that particular mod quit, not because he was fed up of modding, because he was fed up of actually trying to keep up with the versions of Minecraft. So hopefully we'll avoid that situation. And let me just yeah, we'll do these separately, and we will have what will be a relatively stable environment for a while where modders can, you know, practice their thing. Now it is interesting because certain mods, such as, I'm trying to think which one it is now, I think it's the Arcane Archives mod, and again, I'm going to be terrible and forget the author's name. Sorry, there's nothing personal, I'm just terrible at names. Is wanting to complete the features for it on 1.12, which obviously they're perfectly entitled to do. Right, 2 more, and I need 1 more of them. So there'll be a question mark over whether that LTS version brings the stability that they want, and consequently they, you know, will, I suppose, for want of a better word, well, I need another piston. Oh man. Okay, get me a piston, thank you. And make me another one of those. That should be 2. Actually, let me sleep and grab some stuff. So hopefully we'll see, you know, the next version 1.14, that will be with us for probably another 12 months, which will see us through another season. I'm also hoping, and I have no evidence to suggest otherwise on this one, but I am hoping that the let me just take one. I'm going to reuse one of these. I think the worlds will be more compatible as well between modded versions. Again, I've got no evidence to suggest that this is actually... Oh god, here we go. Yeah, we need to change you over to that, don't we? Much better. A Dryosaurus suffocated in a wall. How? I'm not near. I'm trying to think. Dryosaurus. Which one is a Dryosaurus? That must be. Is that the one that kept on escaping? We'll have to go back and have a check on that one. Anyway, what do I need? I need some item extractors. We're going to need those for definite. And for that we are going to need I'm going to make a stack of those just because I'm fed up of making them. And if we can get, that's 8, that should be more than enough actually. We'll go with that for now. So yeah, I think the point being here is that we should hopefully have a much more stable modding environment to work with, and that's only got to be a good thing. So yeah, new pack is kind of put together. I have got quite a few new mods in there. I've got quite a few old mods. I've got a few oldies, a few goldies. I'll not tell you too much about it because it can and will change, and no doubt, you know, we'll come across that. We'll come to that one as and when we get to the thing. So if that's a 5, then we take a 1, then 1, 2 and 3, and then miss 1, 1. There's no I don't know whether this will make a difference, but we'll do it like this anyway, and then we'll start you there, and we'll put you there. Right, that should be everything we need for the bedrock ore side of things, so we'll put those away. And then we'll put that away and we'll go and get cables, and then we should be able to... Have I got an energy extraction? I haven't, have I? Damn it. Damn. I've got item pipes, that's fine, so we can do you, and I think that we can do this out of the top. And that has immediately started doing its work. So we'll take that over there. So yeah, it's from my point of view, it's an exciting time for modded Minecraft again. We've gone from a certain amount of uncertainty because of the sheer update rate that Mojang have kind of taken with their updates, to some kind of at least semi-stability, which is good in my opinion. I think there's a few mods which may suffer going forward. I mean, obviously if we have a nether update, you have to ask the question what's going to happen to mods like Natura that kind of did the nether update a long time before the nether, before Mojang thought of it. Now with a bit of luck we should see iron coming through. Not iron, sapphire. Why am I not seeing anything coming out? I should be seeing something coming out. I mean, it doesn't actually have to be there, does it, thinking about it? Item extractor, let's have a... There's not an item inserter, is there? Alright, let me just have a look at this. We'll come back with an idea in a moment. I think I've got a solution. It's not necessarily the friendliest solution in the world, but if we AFK on this game for a reasonable amount of time, we can probably clear most of this bedrock ore in no time at all. So we have got this lot set up. They all have power. Now if you stand on top of them, they will spit the stuff out into your inventory, so that's a thing to be aware of. But they will also spit out into they will also spit out onto a conveyor belt. Which of course we can, damn it, oh, damn you. These, I know you can crouch. I think you can crouch on these actually, can't you? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner, but there you go. Such is one of those wonderful mysteries of life. So we can stick all of that lot there. We've got a whole load of you. We can put you on the end here with one of these on it. We can pop under there. And just for good measure, to make sure that there's never no chance of overflow coming off the end, we can take those out. I'm going to take all of these blocks out because they're ugly and nasty and unpleasant. And Very tempted to actually capture Rexy in a mob ball, you know, just to stop him getting himself... Oh, hang on, we should probably turn this off. That was probably not the best idea. And then we should be good to get that lot running, and that looks all right. I think I need a drop. I need a dropper conveyor belts on those. Then easily fixed. So hang on, let me just empty my inventory of additional unwanted ores. Let me go. Oh, and that one. To be fair though, it seems to be coping alright. No, it's not. Yeah, we definitely need to put a couple of dropper conveyors in there, I think. I'm going to quickly sleep. I'll sort that out and check how long I've been waffling and recording for, and I shall be back with you momentarily. Alright, well this is all working. I'm going to take a screenshot of this just in case I decide not to use a screenshot of Rexy, because he's not really the focus of this episode. But you can see we're expecting 97,000 sapphire ore, 153,000 iron ore, 62,000 amber, 5,800 uranium, 23,000 lead, 3,500 lapis, and 22,000 chaos ore. And this is keeping up absolutely fine. So you can see this has been processed back through. I'm going to guess the amber and the sapphire is not being ground, but that's fine. I don't really need it. I'm only doing this for completion. So on that note, I am going to just put all of those cables away and stick that away, and we are going to take a very quick trip back over to Jurassic Land just to see how Rex is doing. I may AFK there overnight just to let him grow up. However, I am actually more inclined to maybe... Oh, I don't want to go in there. Maybe capture him in a ball, make a glass enclosure for him big enough to hold him while he grows up, and then capture him again and, you know, take the glass enclosure out. Just because if a dinosaur is capable of suffocating in a wall, then I'm not sure which ones. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to guess that it was one of these guys. He can't have got out. So that leaves... Well... God only knows how they managed to suffocate. Now we have got the master. That's not a problem. By keeping the master genetic pattern, we can always do it. But however, Rexy's a special case because he doesn't have his own pattern. I'm going to land actually before, because you can see he stood there in a wall. He's got his head in the wall, and I don't want to run the chance of him killing himself. So we do need to think about that, but not right now. I mean, if I'm working in this area, I should... Age 5. He's getting to be a big fella though. Come here, Rexy. Let's see if we can't get a nice screenshot of you. Come on, Rexy. There you go. Yes, you are a pretty boy now. Show me some tooth. Oh, yeah. Show me some tooth. Lovely. Right. Anyway, on that one, we're going to call that one an episode. Not necessarily the most action-packed episode, but, you know, we're kind of getting to the end. As I say, the future for modern Minecraft for me is most definitely looking brighter. You know, in terms of the updating cycle. and well, we'll see where we go. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.